Ride it out.
You want smoke? I'll bring the match.
Top five. When it comes to pop culture and fun, we're the whole meal.
Well, look who survived the 4-day weekend. It would be us. Headkrack, Claudia, Jordan, and Tanner Thomason. Welcome inside this, y'all. How the hell y'all feeling today?
Fantastic. Trying to stay warm in this cold winter weather. How you doing, Tanner?
I'm doing great. You know, Claudia, I was hearing you talking about it being cold and before the show talking about like, you know, things to stay warm. And I'm the opposite. I like it cold. I like my bed cold. I like my bedroom cold. I mean, this is me bundled up, but it's just because I was walking around outside. It's not actually cold in my place. But
you know, until you leave a little bit, I thought you had a towel wrapped around you. I thought you was just doing like an ill workout before the show. Like, man, getting the reps.
Came in like Rocky.
Yep.
Have y'all ever taken showers? I'm sure you have, with a woman, and men seem to be amazed at how hot the water we like to keep it at.
I'm so glad. I want you to know, I just thought it was an anomaly. Are all of y'all trying to burn your skin off?
We all love that. Like, anytime I've taken a shower with a man, they're like, God damn, like, how are you living through this? I'm like, what? This is perfect.
See, I must be like the anomaly man because I like hot showers. I hate cold showers. I tell people all the time, I could be anything I want to be in the world except cold.
I like a hot shower, but like the girls that I've been with, when it's like, let me wash your back time, it has been scalding hot. Like we're cooking chicken hot. Like this water is too hot I come out of there burned and red and she looks normal.
Wonder why that is.
He showers till he's done.
That's right.
Until he's a lobster.
Well, one person who looks done out here is the one and only Robert Kennedy Jr. Man, he's the Health and Human Services Secretary, and he was on a podcast. And when the president's habits came up, he had this to say.
Has the most unhinged eating habits?
President. The interesting thing about the president is that he eats really bad food, which is McDonald's and then candy and Diet Coke. But he drinks the Diet Coke all times. He has the constitution of a deity. I don't know how he's alive, but he is. And he's at Mar-a-Lago. He says that the only time that he eats the junk food is when he's on the road, and he wants to eat food from big corporations because he trusts it. He doesn't want to get sick when he's on the road. But when he's at Mar-a-Lago or at the White House, he's eating really good food. So I think you get this, if you travel with him, you get this idea that he's pumping himself full of poison all day long, and you don't know how he's walking around, much less being the most energetic person, as I've ever met.
Does he always talk like he's buried under rubble?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He had some throat thing, but the fact that the head of Health and Human Services is a former heroin user and has a brain worm and played with roadkill, and that's the guy that's speaking on how bad the president's eating habits are. What a time to be alive, right, fellas? What a time to be alive.
We knew this about Trump. Trump has been one of these guys. He's kind of like those like medieval ancient kings, where they didn't trust the food. And so somebody had to eat the food first to make sure it wasn't poison. And like, here's the thing is like, yeah, I'm sure maybe he eats whatever's at Mar-a-Lago, but like Trump is a McDonald's guy through and through. Like, you remember, what was it? It was Trump won. It was the first time,
First nightmare.
The movie we didn't want a sequel to, but we got one anyhow.
Yeah.
The first time he invited that football team over and he had like hundreds of burgers from like McDonald's and stuff and chicken McNuggets. Like, that's what he thinks fine food is.
And that stuff doesn't travel well. Like, you have to eat that stuff seconds after it comes out in order for it to even be remotely still considered food. And it also doesn't mold. But I digress. Well, the comments didn't disappoint. Folks were saying things like, come on, y'all. You're just making us excited. Another person said, clots in prayers. Clots in prayers. Let's keep him eating like this, please. Another person said, a part of me, get to work, goddammit. Another one said, it's aspartame. Really? Okay. They said I pronounced it wrong. Compared to RFK diet of sex and cocaine. So do you think RFK got in trouble for saying this? Or he's just telling the story that he knows.
In a normal administration, yes, but not in one that's okay with graping kids. Of course, no. It's not even a slap on the wrist. They're like, eh.
Like, I saw him flip off steel workers the other day when he visited them at a plant. Like, this dude's different. We're in a weird, like you said, a weird timeline of things.
Yeah, he was walking through that Ford. It was a Ford factory, I believe, and a Ford employee let him know what he thought of him, and he turned around and told that Ford employee he was number one and used some choice French words. Yeah, I'm not surprised RFK got away with this because, like, and I shouldn't make fun of his voice because
please do. His family hates him.
Some people say that it is a health thing. Other people say that it sounds like the voice you get after you've smoked meth. And we know that he has a long history of doing drugs. I will let you do your research there. Anyhow, he did say it's like the most energetic man that he's ever met. People love saying that. That's the magic button to say that Trump eats like a child. And then say, but he's the most energetic adult geriatric man I've ever met in my life. Then everything.
Meet more people.
Why don't we all give it a try, gentlemen? Would you be up for it? We give him an insult, but then we end it with something positive about him. Do you think we get away with it if we did that?
As long as it's like a pendulum that swings both ways. I think it's better than just just gangbanging on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, sure.
Okay.
Like he went to the Ford dealership and had a tough time. I would like him to go to Ford's theater. And have a better
time. Once he tried to forcefully kiss me on the mouth, well, actually twice. But I wish the Grim Reaper would kiss him on the forehead. No, I don't think I did that right. I didn't do it right. I didn't say the nice thing.
I felt like that felt right.
Which one was the nice thing?
I forgot to give him a compliment.
Yeah,
we need you to be a co-defendant with us, Tanner. What you got?
Yeah, I'd like to give my compliment to his tailor because I've never seen someone hide a bag filled of urine on your right knee better than anyone else.
Okay, okay, you still complimented the tailor, not him, right?
Oh no, he's wearing that urine bag strapped to his knee because he's incontinent better than any president I've ever seen before. I've never noticed that before. He's doing a great job of that.
I think he's a whore, but he has the best speeches I've ever seen and the most enthusiastic double jerk off dance.
Oh yeah, like he's double fisted.
Mm-hmm.
Double fisted.
That's the macho man right there.
That's the best I could do, you guys. I'm sorry. I messed up my own game.
This is good. No, we did
milk
good.
That cow. Milk that cow.
We'll work on that. All right. This story has the internet heated. Ty Hinson, a Florida bride, had the unfortunate fate of her fiance, William Coney, passing away. Well, Ty reached out to the wedding vendors who all understood the circumstances and refunded her deposits except for one. And you won't believe what they told us she should do.
Her fiance, William Coney, suddenly died just before Thanksgiving. Hinson says her wedding vendors voided all their contracts and gave back her money. All, she says, except this one.
I called them 2 days after he passed away, make them aware.
Hinson acknowledges she signed a non-refundable contract with the Crystal Ballroom of Lake Mary. Still, she assumed the company would give back at least some of the $7,600 she paid for the wedding venue.
Her suggestion was maybe you can do a memorial here on your wedding day. And even now, sorry.
The owner of the wedding venue encourages clients to purchase third-party cancellation insurance.
I respect a contract. Again, I'm a business person.
Hinson understands the wedding venue has a legal right to keep her money, but she says the experience has made the loss of her fiancé even more painful.
The last payment that I gave them was literally 2 days before he died.
That's messed up.
Oh my God. Was this an insensitive or a logical solution to the whole? Oh, Jesus Christ, give her her money back. Like, don't you think insurance should be baked into those prices? I think they should be baked in. Like, I get when someone changes their mind, they're fickle. Mm-hmm. But if someone dies, all bets should be off. Give the money back.
Right. I know a lot of times insurance places will be like, we don't cover acts of God. But like, there is no way for the event to continue in this way. And for them to be like, yo, why don't you have a memorial service there? Man, I'll have a memorial service for y'all. Because I'm going to kill everybody up in that joint.
Yeah,
because for you to be that insensitive to talk to me, the bride, like that, that's just crazy sauce.
Look, okay. First off, they should have given her the money back. Now, I understand them asking for the contract, and I get it. I was like, no refunds, because you know what? I'm sure it's happened. I'm sure it's been 2 days before a wedding, and then somebody found out what happened at the bachelor party or the bachelorette party, and they're like, hell no, I want to cancel it. Give me all my money back. And if I'm the venue, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's on you. You should have done your own research on your partner, or my mother-in-law is a bit, or whatever. Like, okay, I understand a venue holding their ground 10 toes down in that scenario. But in this scenario, that is different and it is messed up. And to suggest to throw a memorial on the day of the wedding to this young woman who is getting ready to start the next chapter of her life is so insidious. That is the opposite of everything that you want from a venue, the kind of people who run a venue that's supposed to like be the transition into this new section of your life that you've been wanting to live. We're not going to give any of the money back, any of it, none of it. Come on.
And like, she was about to plan her life and join finances and lives with her mates. And now he's not there. So there's probably a lot of other burdens she has to carry on her own, where I'm sure that money is not something she could just like blow off. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it's whatever. No, she needs all that money. I just think that's really evil. And I hope the business gets a lot of bad reviews, because who would want to do business with a company that, there should be some discretion with these things where you could, okay, you didn't change your mind. Your mate died.
Right.
That's crazy.
I mean, even
Oh, Lord.
if they would have been like, why don't you have your next wedding here and we'll just save that as a deposit. That would have been better.
I'm not mad. I'm not mad about that.
That would have been better than saying have the memorial service here. Yeah, she gonna figure it out. She ain't gonna be outside for too long. She gonna be okay.
Do you know how hard it is for a Black woman to get a husband in these streets nowadays? Especially if you're over 30 years old, they say you have a better chance, or 35, getting struck by lightning. Okay, so give her money back so she can go play the lottery with that money.
But if only some of y'all understood how easy it is to get struck by lightning.
Yeah, I got to call. Listen, I can make, listen, y'all got somebody, I can make lightning strike them. You just let me know. Okay, we got a comment here that adds a little layer. He passed away in November. The wedding wasn't until May. They knew they could have accommodated and still book another event there. I'd go there and just sit to make sure they don't book another event. Holy moly, the wedding wasn't until May.
That's messed up.
I can see if it's a week before and they're like, well, we can't book that place, but you have plenty of time. That's so, I can't. What's the name of the company again? Let me look.
I don't know.
Everything that happened at the end of Do the Right Thing, the Sal's Pizzeria, should happen to that venue.
Yeah. That's
I might need to post. I'm posting the name of that venue on my page. I'm sorry. You're getting the smoke. I'm on demon time all of 2026 for justice. If you've been done wrong, holla at your girl, C.Murder. That's my nickname when I go into demon time. And that, we blasting all suckers in 2026. Everybody that do you dirty, you hit us up here at Side Dish. We got you.
We like the retail Avengers. Can we do like a group spell on them? Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
The Crystal Ballroom of Lake Mary.
Shame.
Shame.
Boo.
You do right by this woman, nothing good will come upon your business.
That's horrible. I feel bad for her. There should be a GoFundMe for her. Just
yeah. Oh.
There is a GoFundMe up for her. We just got word from our amazing producer, Arlene. Yes. Okay, Arlene. Her name, once again, is Ty Henson. Tye Henson, Hinson. Please go give her a blessing in her
She needs it. And it's nothing is going to take that pain away. You've heard of the Avengers. Could we be the Revengers? You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
I think it's a thing.
All right.
On your side. Side Dish, on your side.
On your side with Side Dish. Write us with your problems. We'll go beat them up.
Let's get it.
What we got? Oh, okay, cool. Here we go. All right. Hey, listen, we got to send a belated happy birthday out to Ray J. Ray J turned 45 on January 17th, just a couple days ago. And after ending 2025 in the hospital with a bunch of health concerns, it seems like Ray J is making some changes in his life.
Today, man. I put it on God. Something's new. I put it on. Something's gonna change this year. More blessings, more love. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you for all your prayers. Thank you for all the love, all the criticism. Last year was a crazy year. It was a crash out campaign. It was intense, but God made it through. Put us in the right position. Love y'all, man. I appreciate the birthday love. I appreciate everything from everybody. I promise y'all, like, this is gonna be a really different wave that we on now. And all jokes aside, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you to my family, too, my mom, my dad, my sister, for having my back. I mean, in this critical time, my sister came through for me, man, and I needed her. It's to all, like, you know what I'm saying? Stay focused, man. God is good. Thank you. Let's go.
All right. Okay. What do you guys think? Do we feel like Ray J is good, or do you think another crash out's coming around the corner? Is it that early January, New Year, New Me energy?
I would say, you know how like when you get caught doing something you shouldn't be doing, you ain't gonna do it for a minute, and then give it some time. You're gonna be doing the thing again.
Yeah. Like waving a gun around when there are children and your baby mother's in the house, like that stuff.
Well, that was new crash out level unlocked. We ain't seen that Ray J. That Willie Norwood Jr. did that.
Willie, yeah, that has yeah. I don't think Ray J is an evil person. I don't. I think there's worse people out there. I think that he is just the age he's in and like the opportunities he's gotten, the behavior that gets reinforced with him with like when he does these antics. He's made a lot of money. When he tried to be an R&B singer and really had some cute songs that we liked. And that's just Brandy's brother. We all everybody sunned him. They didn't take him seriously. When he started crashing out, he started becoming very, very wealthy. And it reinforced that behavior. I think he is unhappy with these antics. I think he does want to be taken seriously. But I don't think this was the last one. I don't. Because it just makes him too much money. And I think he's, at this point, it's baked in and it's fun.
Yeah. And people give him crap about like the music in different pockets. But I tell you what, when Wait a Minute came out.
Wait a minute. Yes.
I could pull up to any club and perform that song like I wrote it. You know what I'm saying? Like that was a joint. It's on tonight.
And One Wish. Men were singing to other men with One Wish. Like,
yeah. Looking at the poll, man, people are asking if Ray J had changed, man. 87% astoundingly so far saying no. I was one of the 13 that voted yes.
Oh, the optimistic side dish fans, huh?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
There's also a poll on the screen. You can walk up to your TV and touch it. Try it. Scan a QR code actually to vote. And we're trying some things here. It really would help us if you scan the QR code. We're trying to prove something to the high. Listen, if y'all scan that QR code, scan it. Scan the QR code. That's our one wish. Anyway, ever wonder why some Netflix movies seem to keep repeating plot points over and over again in some of their movies? Well, Matt Damon just explained why. Check it out.
Think you're watching in a room, the lights are on, kids are running around, the dogs are running around, whatever it is. You know what I mean? It's just a very different level of attention that you're willing to, or that you're able to give to it. And that has a big effect. And it also ends up having an effect, or is starting to have an effect on how you make movies. For instance, Netflix, standard way to make an action movie that we learned was you usually have like 3 set pieces, one in the first act, one in the second, and one in the third, and you kind of ramp up, and the big one with all the explosions, and you spend most of your money on that one in the third act. That's your finale. And now they're like, can we get a big one in the first 5 minutes to get somebody? We want people to stay tuned in, and it wouldn't be terrible if you reiterated the plot 3 or 4 times in the dialogue, because people are on their phones while they're watching. You know what I mean?
Oh, no.
And so then it's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, it was kind of crazy because after that interview, somebody did a hypercut of some scenes from, I believe, the movie that him and Ben Affleck just did. It was like, yeah, we're gonna rob a bank. You gonna rob a bank? We gonna rob a bank. Like, it came up so many times just so you knew without a shadow of a doubt a bank was gonna be robbed before this episode or this film was over.
I mean,
do you feel like Netflix has us effed up, or they really know who their target demo is and the attention spans are short and we don't know what's going on?
Look around you. Like now the YouTube shorts, people can't even watch the whole YouTube video. They got to do a short. Everyone's on Adderall. Everyone has ADHD. Everyone's like got to be multiply stimulated. Do you guys do this? You're on your computer, you got the TV on, and then you're playing a game on your phone.
I've never had the screen three-way, but I've definitely I've definitely had two screens at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Who hasn't had a double screening, if you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But like I very frequently have got the TV and this and that right over there, and then I'm just like back and forth. So I get it, but also if your movie's good, I'm paying more attention anyhow. I don't need to be reminded if the movie's really good.
But doesn't everyone take Adderall now?
It seems like it, yeah. Like everybody classifies on some scope of the spectrum because I think the world we live in made us like that. Like, remember when your parents used to have that one job that they would go do and they would come home and then maybe try to invest some time in you. Now everybody has to do 15,000 things.
Yeah.
And not just from a work standpoint, but just all these things just to make it seem like you're really living life. I literally saw a video that explained why that is the other day. And it's just crazy, man. Like we're not enjoying things the way we used to because we're allowing everything to move so fast.
Before you would have, one job. Like if someone said, what you working on now? I could say side dish. And they'd be like, oh, that's amazing. That's great. They'd be like, what you working on?
What else you doing?
Okay.
Yeah.
No movies, no radio. No, that's it. I'm like,
in the 80s, you could have a job as a shoe salesman and afford a 3-bed, 2-bath house. Your wife didn't have to work. And that was a TV show called Married with Children. I'm talking about Al Bundy. That's how it was in the 80s. You could have a regular job and a full life. Now I'm out here thinking about selling my toe picks just to pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? Side dish buys my meals. I got to find something else out to pay my bills.
You guys, let's just go to Dubai. Let's all go to Dubai, you guys. I'll explain what's going to happen to you guys when we get there, but just trust me.
No, Claudia.
Break out the Temu hazmat suits. Well, after the break, Don Lemon claps back at Nicki Minaj. Claressa Shields needs a phone intervention, and Quad Web checks Giselle Bryant. All that in 2 minutes. How much are those flights to Dubai, though?
Dubai, though.
back to side dish. Shout out to everybody who's hitting up that poll, man. We got like 70 votes in so far. And is Ray J a changed man? 13% of y'all still feel like it looked like it. There's been an update. There's been an update. It's been up and it went away. Maybe it's up to 14. But you know, hey man, we all can change. 87% said no so far. That's where we're at right now. Man, we don't believe in nothing, do we? Anyway, well, January's been very nonstop, and it just got even more wild. Was Don Lemon versus Nicki Minaj on your battle card for 2026? They got into a virtual fisticuff after his coverage of a protest at a church turned into a full-on social media feud. Let's take a look real quick on how it all started and what Nicki had to say.
Are you doing this?
This is Operation Pull Up, more of a clandestine operation. We show up somewhere that is a key location. They don't expect us to come there, and then we disrupt business as usual.
What do you think of this? I mean, this is unacceptable. It's shameful. It's shameful to interrupt a public gathering of Christians in worship.
There's a constitution in the First Amendment to freedom of speech and freedom to assemble and protest.
We're here to worship. We're here to worship Jesus because that's the hope of these cities. That's the hope of the world is Jesus Christ.
I want to be very respectful.
Whoa. Now, Nicki said, Don bleep sucking lemon is disgusting. How dare you? I want that thug in jail. He would never do that to any other religion. Lock him up. Well, Don the phenomenon Lemon wasn't going to let her slide without giving his 2 cents. He hopped online to address Nicki directly. Check it out.
You don't respond to this stuff, but let me just say this. Nicki Minaj, stop talking about for which you know nothing about. This is out of your depth, by the way, and you are a homophobic bigot. You don't care about African Americans. You're not an African American. Your family members, you have one family member who is reportedly a sex offender, the other family member, your husband or whatever, a sex offender is your husband, and one of them is reportedly a pedophile. Get a life. You are nothing but a pick-me. I choose not to pick you, and so should black people, and so should gay people. Shouldn't buy your music. Clock that.
Whew.
Wow.
Now, hey, let me jump in. Let me jump in super duper quick. It's important to. There's a little piece of context here that I'm looking. I'm not sure if we're getting to it, but the man who was the priest of that church was also an ICE officer who was basically in charge of like a whole squadron. I saw this go viral completely separately. I didn't see Lemon and Minaj's back and forth there, but I saw that protest and they got up in the church for sure, because the pastor was talking out this end on Sunday and a different end out in the streets.
Basically, these people are full of shit. These fake ass Christians that use the Bible for cover and act like they're doing things in the name of Jesus Christ and God. But everything that Jesus has preached and talked about is the opposite of how you people are moving. Jesus would say, welcome the foreigner, welcome folks as guests, like welcome people. He would say to look out for the poor, the hungry, the people that are disadvantaged, not just look out for the top 1%. He would not approve of going door to door and dragging people out of their homes, separating from their children, beating people, shooting people in the face, and letting people go without food and water and dying. That's what. And now, on secondhand, let me get to Nicki Minaj's punk ass. I'm so sick and tired of her right now. Her tweet to Don Lemon, how she said, he's a cocksucker and he's a thug, lock him up. Funny you say that. Married to a convicted felon, right? Isn't her husband a felon?
Is that?
Okay. Okay, he's on the sex offenders list. So you talk about Don Lemon being a cocksucker. Meanwhile, you are a cocksucker, but the cock that's in your mouth belongs to a sex offender. Okay, so how about that? Chew on that, Nicki Minaj. I'm so sick and tired of you, your whack ass fans that want to threaten people with violence. Don Lemon was going to cover a story, and you got all this money. You must have got a bag or a promise to get your husband a pardon or whatever the hell's going on, because the way you and your brother, who was accused of raping and found guilty of raping a young girl, the way you're moving and you're totally abandoning your fan base, which is largely based in the LGBTQ plus community. How dare you behave like this when the people that supported you and made you the rich bitch that you are, you turn your back on and you shit on, all because Trump wants you to. You got a puppet hand up your ass and you are saying what he wants you to say. You are a coon. Clip that.
Well,
Clip it.
I'm doing it wrong. Am I supposed to go like this when you clock
Middle finger and the thumb. I'm so sick of it.
Okay.
I really liked her. I liked her music. The way she's moving is ridiculous.
I tried to make sense of it, and I can't. And the only thing that makes sense is you doing this to get the pardons. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's nothing worse than seeing somebody who you have like some level of respect for fumble at the 10-yard line and completely betray what you believe them to be about and with them to support. And even going back to what you were saying about like, you know, these sometimes Christians, you cannot treat the Bible like it's a Costco sampler. Like you're either taking the whole book and running with the whole book and like living by the whole book, or you're not. You're not gonna use certain parts of the Bible to weaponize it against people. Oh, that's really her? Really? Real life?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to say, damn, pick
I
you outside. Let's go.
People. No, because I remember one time she DM'd me when I said something crazy, and I'm like, yo, like, but did you hear the good things I said about you? Like,
yeah, she does. And her fans will show up and pull up. They've done that to my house, pointing a gun into a camera. So I expect it. But come over here if you want to. I'm in a right to carry state, and I have a right to carry. So do what you want. Do what you want. Play with me if you want to. I'm sick of it. Sorry, Headkrack. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, by all stretches.
Sorry, and I jumped right in there, but I also felt like that context of why they were at that church was very important. That was just,
yeah.
You know.
I mean, you got to tell the whole story because, like, if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have known that pastor was outside doing foul shit prior to doing the 10 o'clock sermon. At the end of the day, I'm with you when you right, and when you wrong, you need to be brought to the front of the congregation. Your feet need to be put in the fire like everybody else. Like, listen, like the games that people are playing with their platforms and the power that they have, there has to be a stop point.
And the hypocrisy of these people. Now they want to hit Don Lemon with the Ku Klux Klan Act, also known as the Enforcement Act of 1871, 5 years after slavery was over, makes it a crime to deny any group or individual of any of their rights, privileges, or immunities or protection named in the Constitution. So they're claiming the protest is stop the people in church from exercising their right to be like to worship. Let's talk about violation of constitutional rights, dragging American citizens out of their homes and their cars, beating them senseless, and then being like, oh, our bad. They took a guy out of his house, a senior citizen, with shoes on and shorts and no shirt and freezing cold temperatures, and took him outside the car and made him stand outside and take pictures of his half-naked body. That's a violation of the Constitution. So I'm so sick of this.
And he was a citizen.
He was a citizen.
And I saw that one, and he was absolutely a citizen. I don't know who needs to hear this. I mean, it's one of those things. I feel like in a weird way, anytime, and don't get me wrong, I love talking about this stuff, but I also feel like everybody in our side dish chat probably feels the same. There's no human being walking around that is, and their presence is illegal. Like, it is not illegal to be a human being alive in some other place. Now, sure, you should try to become a citizen. You should try to work towards those things. But as we have seen espoused many times online, if you're showing up at their place of work because you got their tax records, then it's not about them paying taxes because they're paying taxes.
Right.
If you're showing up at their courthouse because they're trying to become a citizen and they're doing it the right way, and you pick them up before they become a citizen, then it's not about them becoming a citizen. And if you're just snatching them up off the street as they're walking around, then it's not about whether or not they were a criminal. It's about racism.
Mm-hmm.
I
the
think
real
it's
criminals congregate at the Congress.
Yes, I think that the stat came out about the amount of murders committed by illegal immigrants were like 8. It was something crazy. And go check the amount of murders committed by white Christian men.
Yeah,
okay.
Crazy.
Check those numbers.
Check that.
All right, I'm pissed, you guys. I'm so annoyed. I gotta start drinking
It's okay.
again. I might even smoke something. All right.
Smoke break.
So, medicinal. Social media is once again doing what it does best, putting people on blast in real time. The quote, Claressa Shields, is going viral again after calling into a YouTube live, pretending to be a fan, all while defending herself. Let's take a listen and a look.
I'm up here listening to this live, and I see so much misinformation. I'm not lying, saying that this woman owes tax money. Why are y'all lying, saying that her image is ruined?
Well, hold on. Correct that then, because there's a lady who put out some tax records today on her site, And we were all like, where'd that come from? Like Claressa Shields owes money based on the document she provided. So clear that up for us, because I'm glad.
Y'all believe anything bad about Claressa Shields. Nobody's doing it. Guys are running behind Tasha K and Lakeisha Dean believing anything bad said about Claressa Shields when her life has been documented since she was 15 years old. She doesn't owe any money in taxes. Very, very false. I know Claressa myself.
Now, once she slipped up and started using person pronouns, the jig was up, making it clear it was her on the line the whole time.
Yeah, she ain't gonna get no acting gigs.
Every single day. I actually got hip to these lies because you're saying that my tickets aren't selling for the fight, and then you're saying that taxes, and then you're making up all this stuff about my image. And literally in the gym, training, running, getting ready for the fight, taking care of the family.
Is Claressa okay? I mean, would you defend yourself under the guise of being someone else? I remember Donald Trump did this too. He said his name was John Eastman, I think it was.
John Barron. He used to call himself John Barron, and then there was one other that he used.
Have y'all ever defended yourself from a burner page, pretending to be someone else?
Nah, I want them to know it was me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Call in, be direct.
Because sometimes people feel like that you don't have the time to, and it's like, oh, I got time. You know what I'm saying? And go all the way in.
I've done it before on Media Takeout back in the day when I used to care, but not lately. And now I just kind of laugh. I was like, you guys are wrong about Claudia Jordan. She's not like that. But now I don't do it anymore.
What was your nickname that you used?
I still use it, so I don't want to tell you. I'll tell you later.
Oh!
Not to defend myself, but I just comment. I get to be shamed.
Got you. Shout out to everybody with a Finsta.
I know, right?
Yeah. So what do you think about this? He slipped up and said, my tickets aren't selling. I'm saying my tickets aren't selling. What do you think?
I mean, we celebrate boxers for their athleticism, not necessarily their their ability to stay in character and remember what part they play in there. You know what I mean? Because when she came on, I was like, Claressa?
Yeah.
No introduction, no gig needed. You know what I mean? And who would know that much about a person's records? I remember when she got a 79 in spelling and why are you a historian? It was very obvious off the rip that it was her. She should have said, I am Claressa Shields before she hung up.
Y'all know me. I'm Barissa Shields, and I'm a big fan. Here's the thing is you got one of two options. One, either call in and be yourself 10 toes down, or two, make up a crazy character. If I was trying to get in the boxing game, because here's the thing about boxing these days is it's like the Jake Paul effect, where it's got to be salacious. You really got to sell it up as this fight to end all fights. It's more drama than ever in the boxing game. As I would just call up and be like, yeah, my name's Banner Thomason, and I know that Tanner's about to beat off of his breaks and blah, blah, and you don't know. And I would just cause mayhem. I would just cause mayhem to go viral.
I've never seen her fight, but I've talked about it 20 times for work. So she's more known now, not more known than being a boxer, but I'm just saying we talk about her more. She makes the news more for the antics, and I hope that switches because it's kind of it's becoming wow.
Krishan Rock has fought more times in the last 6 months than Claressa Shields. I have a problem with that.
All right. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're putting Claudia in the kitchen. It's time to cook. We're going to see y'all in 2 minutes.
Y'all about to get seconds.
Woo!
Yeah. my God. Welcome back. It's time for another.
Hey.
I think I want like a graphic that I'm doing this. Can I do that? Like a GIF?
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you very much. Okay, January is flying by and February is right around the corner. So you know what that means? Rent is due. And speaking of bills, Vona Baby on Instagram is starting a new challenge for the ladies. Let's take a look.
I'm starting a new trend for females and okay. I already did it this month, okay? So the trend is pay your rent, all right? So y'all got 27 days. I'm giving y'all to next month, all right? February 1st, all right? Have that rent money, okay? No cap. We trick on over here. No, bro.
Okay.
That was a receipt apparently from the little Cash App.
Wow. Rent is $17.50. Where do you live? First of all, I could only dream.
Tupelo.
Here's what I think, ladies. You don't have to make this pick me commentary to get attention, but it is going to get attention. And if you know what, you got it like that, and your man is making up for things in other areas, treat your man, treat him like the king that you believe he is. Well, he actually isn't a king. He's probably like a pauper. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. But I just the pressure of putting that on other women, like pay your man's rent so he'll like us more. I don't know if this is going to end well. Like, I really don't. I don't know. And also, I'm seeing a lot of girls that are girlfriends or girls that are like more like don't have a specific title get super duper duper played. Like how a Trick would feel if he spends all the money putting girls on jets and yachts and all that kind of stuff, all to just be left out of every single video on the story. And you don't even see his arm. You just see the girls looking like they're just balling out of control. I don't know about this trend. I think it's kind of whack. But if you are my man, like a serious relationship, fiance, husband, I got your back because I know you have mine. That's why I'm with you. I don't know. Would you guys feel emasculated if a woman paid your rent, or would you be like, hell yeah?
If they did it one time as a favor, it'd be like, okay, cool, great, thank you, nice. But it's not something that I would expect, because here's the thing, nothing's free ever. If somebody's paying your rent, then all of a sudden now they have a lot of their things at your house, or let me see your phone, or all the things. It's a slow invasion. It's like when someone does something nice for you in prison.
Oh, the ramming is coming soon.
Oh yeah.
The ramifications.
The real ramifications.
Not the real ramifications. Hold up. Christine R6104 says, Tanner, how much your rent? I got 5 on it. You pay my rent. You know what? You're going to have to guess which restaurant I want to eat at next, because I'm not going to tell you. You're going to have to show up and maybe do some dishes around my apartment, and all the things that women expect. Like,
Tanner, you get a lot of solicitations on this show.
Listen,
is it something you like to share with us? Because it's happened more than once. I feel like we're not pimping you out, but a little bit of pimpage going on here, I feel.
Claudia, how dare you? How dare you?
Yeah.
I'm building my online.
Have you ever been a gigolo?
What? No.
Have you ever been gigoloed? Has someone ever?
I've
at least thought about it.
You've had a
I've been gigolo priced is what I've been. I've been a very no, I've never been a gigolo. I mean, if times got hard, I would. If things got tough.
I don't believe. I feel like someone has paid for you before.
Really? That's hilarious.
You know why? You know why, Tanner? When I just asked you, and what did you say? What was your answer? You said real.
Really?
See how you just said it? Ladies,
like that?
When man's voice goes up on a word, he's lying to really?
Like he's holding a note to get in rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a fact, y'all. It is a fact. Look at now. Now he's gonna start turning red because I clocked it. Watch, look at him.
Claudia, I'm a bashful man.
Look,
I'm
not even looking to the camera anymore. He's looking down.
I'm bashful, Claudia.
Look, you can't even
Why are your glasses fogging?
No, yeah, Claudia's cooking me right now. No, no woman has ever paid for any of. No woman has ever paid my rent. No woman has ever paid my bills. I paid my own stuff. There was a girl that I was seeing for a little while, and if I didn't look out, she would pay the tab real quick, or she'd try to pay for drinks, and she'd try to pay for stuff. And I used to have this back and forth where there was like, "Don't do that. Don't like. Why are you?" And that honestly felt emasculating. Like that was a scenario where like I had to have a serious talk with her one time because like that's in public and like. If the woman is just buying the guy's stuff in public, that and other people see that, I feel like that does flavor their perception of this man. And so in like real talk, no, nobody's ever paid for anything of mine, but I do remember that specific situation.
I've given you a hard time, but I have been a trick in the past. I did put rims on someone's car before. And
that's wild.
The car got repossessed. I was very mad. I wanted my rims back.
That's a terrible investment.
They were nice too.
All right, well, checking out the poll right here. Ladies, are y'all paying your man's rent? So far, the deets are 9% say, of course, that's my king. Oh, 11% now. To 89% says he got it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys know it is Tuesday, so it is time for TUBI Tuesday, bringing it back. We're spotlighting some of the most viral scenes from Tubi movies. This one is from the 2022 thriller Tiffany the Doll, where lifelike sex dolls promise to fulfill your every need, but just know the pleasure comes at a killer price.
Oh, man. I'm already locked in.
She gone.
Oh
no.
What do you mean she's gone? I left her right here.
Listen.
Oh my God.
No, I'm going to the house to get my gun. Sure, you get my car. I'll be right back. Go ahead.
All right, baby.
The audio.
Oh no! Oh! I'm sorry, y'all. That's amazing.
I love movies like that. I love the bullshit that Tubi be on. How can you not like that? That is funny.
It already looked better than Megan 2.0.
Yeah.
She dodged the bullets. She got shot like this.
Oh yeah. Bow, bow, bow.
She literally did like the Fat Joe and them lean back, like to miss the bullets.
She's doing the real robot run where the other hand just stays down, you know.
And he made it a point to close his door in a way to where, like, I don't know, like you weren't trying to get away from nobody.
The sound quality. I love stuff like this. I think I can watch this all day.
And I like the little torn piece of paper towel that was like on the counter as he went
on the counter. Exactly.
Yeah, I focused right in on it because usually you don't leave those things. It's almost like when you watch a movie and you hear somebody on the phone say, "All right, bye." Because no one ever does that. And it's like I cannot wait to film a movie and have somebody literally hang up bye, like because they don't do that in movies. I don't know why.
Yeah, in movies it's just like make it happen,
right?
You know, versus like, all right, we'll see you later. Bye.
TTF.
I'm gonna watch that. So she's a doll, Tiffany. That's why her arm was stiff, right?
That
was a pure act. That
limited points of articulation.
I hope they do Tiffany the Doll too. I'm looking at it right
now. What phone do you think that was shot on?
7.
Yeah,
because it's from 2022. So going backwards, doing the iPhone math, it might have been iPhone 12.
You think it was 12?
Yeah. And not even edited on CapCut, because CapCut has like some good LUT effects that could have at least give it that little cinema grain.
The actress who played Tiffany the Doll, her name is Mahogany Darkberry.
That is not her real government name. That is not the name that the government.
She was also in Toxic Alien Zombie Babes from Outer Space.
Love it.
How to Catch a Baller, Slay Queen, and Sneaky Links. She's got a filmography.
There needs to be an award given just for Tubi films.
I've been pitching this idea. I told Crystal we need to call it the Tubis and do the worst of the worst, like the best worst death scene. Best, yes. Headkrack, if you want to partner
we
up,
can call them.
Let's get it.
You know, when a movie's bad, you might be like, "Boo." We could call these the boobies. The boobies, and the boobie goes too.
They're gonna hold that in Vegas, man. When we come back, we got the question of the day, man. We need all hands on deck. We'll see y'all in 2 movies. Help us vote on these names. Should it be the boobies or what was the other one you had, Claudia?
I just want to call the tubies because it's
okay. Tubies. Welcome back to Side Dish, and shout out to y'all in the chat, man. Listen, y'all are coming with it. A lot of love for the tubies, a lot of love for the boobies as well. And also a lot of people are really trying to figure out how they can buy into the Tanner program. There's also a lot of that going on, man. Like, listen, man, like it might be gigolo time, bro. Like, I mean, like like a run. You know how like when wrestlers come out and they got like a run, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, John Cena like will come and do a run for a little bit, then they go film some movies. Like maybe like 9 months to run wild like Hulkamania. Just to get it cracking.
I just come out with my alter ego, like the way Hulk Hogan was a good guy, then he became Hollywood Hogan and joined D-Generation X. I just do my own D-Generation X for like 9 months, roll the dice, see what happens, and then come back and report how much money I made.
Tantric Tanner.
Whoa. Okay. Now we're working. Now
Tanner
we're
the
cooking.
Tantric or something like that. Like, you know, you wrote like that's the name. We're running with there's a branding. You have a whole different person. Like when Steve Urkel would be Stefana Urkel.
Yes. Tantric. Tan. Yeah.
Y'all hear me?
And you show up a post. Yeah. We hear you, but we don't see you, but you're in our hearts, Claudia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Somebody said a Blackberry filmed that last film that we talked about.
Blackberry filmed it. Hilarious.
I'm still going to watch it.
It's Claudia on the phone with TUBI right now. No,
still going to watch it. All right.
Well, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to get Claudia back, and we come back. We're going to play everybody's favorite game, Whose Cousin Is It? We'll see you guys in 2 minutes. Yeah. I'm serious about this. right, welcome back. It's time for everybody's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it? Hey.
We got C Murder back. Is C Murder in the house? There she is.
Center murder.
Center murder.
Oh God. What is happening? The barbs are at my house. They're disconnecting my wires.
Okay, here we go. All right. Okay, fair warning, guys. This one is dark. A 36-year-old Ohio woman has pled guilty to luring men for sex, drugging them with fentanyl, robbing them dry, and then leaving them for dead. Oh.
That's right. The fentanyl set up hotel meetups, laced drugs, drove off in their cars, and didn't even call for help.
Robbed them dry, though? 4 men died, but one survived and went straight to the police. That's what finally shut the whole thing down. And here's the twist. She had no real criminal history before this. This new activity.
Okay, now she's facing mandatory life in prison. Talking about 0 to 100. Okay, all right. Whose cousin is trading room service for an orange jumpsuit in commissary? 36, Ohio woman.
Ohio got a wild collection of humans.
I'm going other. That was other that's feeling discrimination and wanted to prove a point to the masses.
Yeah, based on the amount of time they got, it let me know that they're not Tanner's cousin, especially like off that being their first like criminal offense. I'm gonna go Cardi B's cousin.
At risk, I'll go my cousin just because she dried some of them up and left them for dead.
I'm going Somali.
Okay. Oh, specificity. All right, let's do that thing. Move that van.
Rebecca Auburn?
Who is going with her to the hotel room?
No.
Looks like little orphan Manny.
Who was like, yeah, I'll go back to the hotel with you.
Yo, imagine this being an Ohio baddie. What's
also
going
known
on
as
in Dayton?
Donna McDonald.
Yo.
Oh,
that's crazy. Yo, a Tubi movie about this like unattractive woman and all the men just can't resist her and then she kills them?
And Tubi always is very lazy with naming the movies. It's like the woman who drugged men in the hotel room. Like that's what it'll be called.
Yeah, just so we know what we're looking for. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Somebody said it looks like Rebecca. Oh, Rebecca. I don't know who that is. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow.